Hello, thank you for joining Helaman's Army today. I thought I would do something maybe a little different than what I normally do, and just give. This is really just going to be just a shout out video to other YouTube channels, people that I follow. I'm not really a big fan of the exclusivity that I see in a lot of YouTube channels, that they don't. Basically, they're like gatekeepers. Like, you have to meet X number of requirements before I talk about you or even mention you. I think it's really weird, but I see it everywhere in a lot of different YouTube channels. But I'm not like that. So I'm taking some time and a minute to talk about the YouTube channels that I follow that don't have a lot of followers, that are not like massive followers, and don't have, but do a really good job, and and their heart's in the right place. So as you can see from, oops, there it is. As you can see, I'm starting here with the image of Helaman's Army, and by the way, the video of Taylor Sessions, but that way, Taylor, sharing his testimony was just published a few hours ago. Fantastic guy, fantastic testimony. Take a minute and go listen to Taylor, or take 26 minutes, 37 seconds. Go listen to Taylor. He's got a really wonderful heart, and I loved his testimony. It was fantastic. But the whole point of this is to share other YouTube channels. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to start with. I got to go through all these tabs. I have a lot of tabs open, so I'm just going to close mine because I'm not going to mention myself again. Okay, Teachings of Jesus Christ. This is a YouTube channel that does very nice. They do a very nice job. I want to say they haven't published anything for a few months. I'm hoping that they'll start. Oh, no, they have 6 days ago. I lied. 6 days ago. So, wonderful. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of their videos, but the ones I have watched, I've enjoyed. So, Teachings of Jesus Christ. Give that one a shot. Try that one out. Oh, wrong direction. Not that they're in any specific order, actually. It's just if I click on the tabs wrong, I'll probably miss one of them. So, Wisdom from the Grave. This is one I just started following not too long ago. They've got 985 subscribers. They just post short YouTube, the shorts. It's really, I believe, mostly shorts. They're just videos from General Conference. Fantastic. I love that. I post a lot of videos from General Conference as well. So really it works out well for me. Just stuff I like. So you might also like it. Wisdom from the Grave. The next one, Clark Club, also just posts videos from General Conference. Again, perfect. I like it. They do a lot of some editing, add a lot of words. I will admit, like, I have been requested to add captions and words to the clips that I post, but I don't have time. It takes time and effort and energy to do that, and I just don't have time to do that. So if I can point you to one that does, then hopefully that at least satisfies something for you. But for me, I would just say turn on your closed captions, hit the closed captions button, and call it good. But I don't have time to. It takes a lot of time to do all that. Teachings of the Prophet Joseph. I want to say that they just not too long ago just posted yet another video. It's been I don't have time to listen to everyone that I follow, but the ones that I have listened to with the Teachings of the Prophet Joseph, I've enjoyed. The next one, Kristina Bishop. Hers is fairly new, actually. She only has 9 subscribers. 9. Wrong side of the video. Anyway, you can still count her subscribers on 2 hands. She has a really awesome little YouTube short. Let me see if I can just click on it. Her Book of Mormon testimony. Maybe we'll just listen to it together.
DNC 1097 says, "Seek ye out of the best books words of wisdom." For me, the Book of Mormon has been one of the best books. It's helped me to make decisions and helped me to be kinder and feel the Spirit and be humbler. And it's also very... DNC 109.
Amen. I'm with you 100%. So great little, she's out there sharing her testimony. And that's really what we need. We need people out there sharing their testimony. Honestly, if you think about it, if every member of the church were to spend one day saying, hey, look, here's my testimony of Jesus Christ. And then another day with a short video saying, this is my testimony of the Book of Mormon. The earth would be flooded with messages so quickly if there were that many of us out there doing it. But it's not. Anyway, Kristina Bishop, totally worth following. Family History with Chris. Chris was actually on my YouTube channel. Oh man, I just closed my YouTube channel too. Anyway, he was on my YouTube channel not too long ago, sharing his testimony with us. And so 100% go watch Family History with Chris. He's only got 3 subscribers so far, but I know he wants you as a subscriber too. And certainly you probably could add something to the family history discussion. Can you feel so now? This one I just found a couple days ago, or last night, a couple days ago. I don't know. Just recently found this podcast. I've listened to a few of his videos so far, liking what I hear. His little, I got to show you this short. So he goes to the temple, and he's at the Dallas Fort Worth Temple. That looks like the Dallas Temple to me, anyway. Is that the Dallas Temple, Carlos? That's your name, right? We're going to double check. So he's at Carlos Romero. So he's at the Dallas Temple. Carlos, I'm in the Dallas Temple district, so I think we need to hook up, do a temple day. I got some kids that can watch some kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids are old. Your kids are young. And so perhaps I can go a little early, dunk my kids in some water, get them all excited and happy, and they can be there to watch your kids as you guys go through the temple. Something, just thinking, just throwing it out there. Give me a ring. Well, you're not going to give me a ring. Helaman'sArmy@proton.me. Matter of fact, everyone, send me an email. I would love to hear from you. So yeah, give him a follow. He's worth watching. Anticipating Christ's return. I got to be honest, I've really enjoyed this channel. I really try to watch a lot of her content, and she does a really, really nice job. And I'm terrible with people's names, so I'm gonna. She says her name like every time. Caitlin Hawker. Yeah, she says her name every time she gets on. But I have a hard time with names. You can give me a number and I'll remember it like a month from now, but you give me your name and I'll 10 minutes later I'm like, wait, who are you again? But no, she does a really great job. She's very focused on the second coming, but she's not focused on necessarily the signs and all of that. She's focused on what we should be doing in preparation for the second coming, which is right up my alley. I love that. I'm not so fond of being constantly focused on the signs of the times and the signs of the second coming. Yes, they're important. Yes, we need to watch out for them. But that's not the message. The message is, the message is that the sign says, hey, look, there's something you got to go do. And she's like, this is what we got to go do. And that's what I like. I like that let's talk about what we got to do and not the fact that there's a sign. So, Caitlin Hawker, Anticipating Christ's Return, totally worth watching. Latter-day Watch. If you haven't followed Latter-day Watch, he's up to 1.2 thousand views. Yeah. Fascinating, interesting guy. I don't always have time to watch his videos. But he does have some really good ones. He's got some really thought-provoking videos, and certainly worth watching. Absolutely worth watching. An elder in Israel. I've talked about Kevin before in the past, and I'm going to tell you about Kevin again because I like Kevin. And I'll tell you what I like about Kevin. I like Kevin because he's just who he is. He doesn't, he's a lot he's very similar to me. He's an amateur. He's a guy with a camera who just loves the gospel and just wants to talk about it. And I love that. That is just makes my heart sing with joy. So he's got his own style. He's unique. He's got. If Kevin speaks to you, he speaks to you, and if he doesn't, he doesn't. He's just Kevin, and he does a great job going through the Come Follow Me devotionals every day. He does it every day, and he does a verse out of the Book of Mormon every day. His consistency is admirable. Again, I don't have time to always listen to Kevin, but I try to listen to him as often as I can. Trail Reeves, he was actually on David Alexander's podcast or YouTube channel. I'm not necessarily giving David Alexander a plug, but he's worth watching. But Trail Reeves was on there, and I've really enjoyed listening to Trail Reeves and his reactions. I think I've actually listened to every single video he's given. He does fairly short videos, fairly short updates, and basically it's just him saying, "This is what I'm learning, and this is the perspective of somebody who's not been a member of the church his whole life." And it's really fascinating. There's a lot of things I've learned from not only from Trail Reeves and from David Alexander, but also from David Boyce of the 52 Churches in 52 Weeks. There's things that I'd never even thought of, that I didn't even like put into my head, that be like, oh wow, that could be actually something that we need to really consider as we're going out and talking to people and bringing them into the church, is their perspectives and the things that they might struggle with that we don't normally think about. But Trail is certainly worth taking the time to follow. I mean, 10 minutes every, 5 to 10 minutes once a week. He's absolutely worth the time. For All the Saints with Ben Hancock, he's actually fairly popular. And he's actually kind of like I kind of was like, well, maybe I shouldn't talk about Ben because he's like already so popular on everything else, but he does a really nice job. He had a recent video about Mongolia that was just like spot on, really well done, Ben. The miraculous church growth in Mongolia. There was a sister on my mission from Mongolia this was in Nebraska back in the year 2000. She was amazing. She was in my not in my district. What did we call those? Anyway, whatever it was that we call them. Zone. She was in my zone. And so every time she'd come to zone meeting and share her testimony, it was amazing. But I don't necessarily watch a lot of Ben's videos, but when I do watch his videos, he does a very nice job. Very well done. See, Conversion to Christ podcast. This is a guy, again, just a guy that just loves the gospel, wants to share the gospel. He does put in the effort to make his podcast seem or come across. He puts the effort in to make his podcast have good production quality value. I'm not so good at that. I'm just a guy with a camera that just wants to talk and share the gospel, and I don't necessarily have time to go through and edit everything all the time, but he does a nice job. And he does have some interesting videos. Some of them are a little on the long side, so make sure you got time to watch them, but certainly worth following. Brother Gabriel Mirah, yes, this guy's fantastic. So he really puts a video out like all the time. I want to say like every day. There's a new video of Brother Mirah, and I want to say he's in Ghana. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I've really enjoyed watching him. I've really enjoyed listening to his videos and to his short videos, his shorts. Just awesome. And Brother Mirah, if you feel like you'd like to connect and get on and have a time where we share your testimony with my followers, I would love it. Absolutely love it. It would be an amazing honor to have you on my YouTube channel if you decide to come on. And if you want to, send a message to. Matter of fact, I'm just going to put it up on the screen. Send a message to my email, helaman'sarmy@proton.me. Free type. I think that's probably a little big. I don't know. Oh, yep, sure is. That's fairly large. Let's change that font size. It's something like not ridiculous. Much, much smaller. If you're interested in being on my YouTube channel to share your testimony, that would be the place to go. helaman'sarmy@proton.me. All right, turn that back off. But now it's there. We can pop it up later. For everyone else, send me an email. This is great. I love talking about the gospel. Tireless Seekers. I want to say it's been a little while since. Nope. Yeah, it's been a little bit since they posted a video. 1 month ago, a couple years ago. They post videos on occasion. But the videos are usually very good, well done. They're not like me where they try to post a lot. So certainly worth spending some time to watch them when they do post. Fingerprints on Every Page, also a very interesting video. It's been a good video to watch, or a good channel to watch. Interesting videos that they put together. Completely worth spending your time to watch those. Latter-day Lamanite, I love this guy. I mean, again, it's the people that are just willing to just sit there and tell you their testimony and try to teach the gospel. These are the people that really appeal to me. Latter-day Lamanite is one of them, and he's got some really wonderful insights. Sharon Seeking Jesus. Oh, she came in like big and hard and like shared a bunch, and then she hasn't shared anything for a while now. It's been about 5 months since her last video. I really am hoping that by tagging her and talking about her that she'll start to share her testimony again, because man, it was really good. I really liked what she was doing. And maybe she might also consider coming on and talking to me on my YouTube channel. Just shoot me an email right there. It's already up, helaman'sarmy@proton.me. I'd love to have you on. Or me on your channel. Either way, I'm good either way. Latter-day Covenant Living. This is actually a fairly new channel. They've got 30 subscribers. She posted quite a few a month ago, and then she just hasn't posted anything for the last month. But I've enjoyed listening to what I have listened from her. Really hoping that she sticks at it. Stick in there. Stay in there. Get it done. I want to say, I don't remember her name off the top of my head. She mentions her name, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I really don't stalk people, I swear. But she's actually wonderful to listen to. Eric Shines His Light. I've mentioned Eric before in the past, and he hasn't posted anything for a little over a month. But he's got a great story. Originally from Roswell, New Mexico. A lot of aliens. Just kidding. But I lived actually just down the street from there in Carlsbad, New Mexico for quite a while. So absolutely know and understand the culture in that area. But he kind of left the church and came back. Certainly worth watching his videos and his testimony. This one, Benjamin ThinkZionHeart. So I ran into Benjamin on Facebook actually, and I've been trying to connect with him to get him onto my channel to share his testimony. So this is my last ditch effort with Benjamin. Okay, it's not the last ditch. I'm going to keep trying. But this is yet another effort to say, hey, Benjamin, let's connect. Shoot me an email to helaman'sarmy@proton.me right there. Oh, wrong direction. Right over there. Over there. Just type out an email and let's connect and get you on to share your testimony. I want to hear it. Why I Stay podcast. This one's really good as well. Only 248 subscribers, but from what I understand, this is like she interviews people who are local to her area. My son's mowing the lawn. You guys might be able to hear that. I don't know. It's pretty loud. There he goes. Out there again. So you might hear a lawnmower back and forth a little bit. But Why I Stay podcast, very interesting. I love hearing people. This is more like and this is very much along the lines of Helaman's Army, is that I just want to talk to people that love the church and go and do their thing and share their testimony and talk about why they really enjoy and really love the gospel. Sing of Christ. So this lady was in I got to get this right, the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square. It's no longer the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. It's not Motab no more. But she talks about her experiences and some of the things that really have influenced her life. And wonderful video, or wonderful YouTube channel. I like listening to her when I get the time. She does a really nice job, and she's got some really fun stories about the Tabernacle Choir. LDS Wisdom Weekly. They've been very consistent. Only 3 subscribers so far. I'm one of them. But they just, again, general conference videos once a week. So give them a shot. Brother Jonathan Wrigley. Again, general conference videos. He puts the captions on it. That's another reason why I'm sharing him is that he does what I don't, puts captions on the videos. So absolutely get in there, watch those ones. By the Way of Commandment, I honestly have not watched a lot of his videos yet. I just found this YouTube channel the other day, and I don't. I can't give him like a really good review, but I can say that he is an LDS YouTube channel out there just sharing the gospel the best he can, and he's got actually quite a few followers. I think 2,500. I'm assuming it's going to be a good YouTube channel. Like I said, I haven't watched him really a lot yet, so time will tell. But I suspect, based on what I've already watched, that he's going to be doing an awesome job. The Covenant Path, again, just general conference clips, and then there's some, and this was one I just actually recently found as well, but some discussion about temples. Love temples. Everything is a temple. Everything's a temple. Holy cow. Lawnmower again. Quiet. There it goes. He's moving away. All right. And then finally, the last one, Hearken unto the Lord. Only 10 subscribers, general conference clips. Again, you can't go wrong with general conference clips. And they're short, and they're simple. And so there it is. So I just wanted to take a moment and talk about all those that I'm following, and again, invite anyone to be on my channel to share their testimony and to just talk about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, talk about the doctrines, and to talk about the wonderful things in your life that are happening that can maybe help support somebody else, that maybe you've gone through something that will speak to somebody, or maybe you're experiencing something that will speak to somebody, or maybe you faced a trial, or maybe you faced a faith crisis or whatever, or maybe you just never had any issues at all and you just go to church and do your deal, but you just love God and you just want to share your testimony. Please, I want you on my channel. I am not an exclusive channel. I am not a gatekeeper channel. I don't have requirements to be on my channel. Just one requirement is that you have a testimony of Jesus Christ in the Book of Mormon and you want to share them. And that's it. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for listening to this wonderful channel, and I'll put a link to every single channel that I mentioned in the description. So if you're interested, click on that description and look at everyone else. But that is it for today. And some people say I'll see you next time, but the truth is I don't see you, you'll see me. Like next time you'll see me. So that's the ending. You'll see me. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.